Hello, everybody. It's your girl Asia from the Rant Fangirl channel. I'm back here today with another rant. I was supposed to make this rant a while ago, but I wanted to get my Degrassi stuff out the way, or at least get far where I can make other rants. I'm making my TMNT rant today, and I really gotta get some things off my chest when it comes to TMNT. So this video is about TMNT's obsession with relationships. It's really annoying because I was watching an episode of season 1, and it's called Enemy of My Enemy. Karai told Leo she wanted to help them take down the Crane. So he automatically thought that since she wanted to help, that means she gains a little bit of trust. And then he said something like, oh, she helped them, so the least we could do is trust her. It pisses me off when people say when people say Raphael was a little hard on Leo, like trying to make it sound like he was stupid for trusting Karat. Well, yeah, she isn't Shredder's daughter, but she was raised to be on his side. So off top, she don't deserve no trust because her intentions aren't pure. Just like in season 2 when she tricked Leo and to making her show where their home was, he brought her to the fucking lair when it was a setup up until she really found out the truth that Master Splinter was her father. Leonardo was just so whipped when it came to Karat. It really irritated the fuck out of me. Like, it's like he forgot what the missions were, what they were supposed to be doing when she showed up. It was really, really irritating. Like, it was really fucking annoying. And the writers are fucking disgusting for trying to make them some type of relationship when they are siblings. I don't give a fuck about him being a turtle. I don't give a fuck about her being a human. They are siblings. She is Splinter's daughter. Splinter raised Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael as his sons. Therefore, they are siblings. So the fact that the writers would try to ship this, make it a relationship, the fact that the fandom think this is a cute thing to ship, it is disgusting. Like, it's so irritating. Like literally, when Karai would show up, Leonardo literally forgot what he's supposed to be doing. He would literally get whipped. It was irritating as fuck. And Raphael had every right to be upset, to literally make fun of him. Like, dude, you're forgetting the whole mission. You're forgetting why we here. It ain't to impress Karai. It ain't to do none of that shit. We don't give a fuck about this bitch. We are here to do one thing, and that's to take down the motherfucking Crane. We are not here for motherfucking Karai. Why are you trying to sacrifice missions and your life for a bitch whose loyalty is with your enemy? Leonardo, make some, like, I get it. Leonardo wanted to see the best in Karai. He didn't feel like she was evil. He didn't feel like she was none of that. But at the same time, her fucking loyalty was with the Shredder up until she found out the truth. So why the fuck would he just automatically believe her when she said that she believed that Splinter is her daughter? Why the fuck would Leonardo think she was telling the truth? What all of a sudden you've been trying to get to her that Splinter is her father? She just comes to you out of nowhere and says she believes you? Like, what the fuck? Bro, Raph had every right to go off on him the way he did. Leonardo was stupid as fuck. He was head over heels for a person who was his fucking sister. It was just stupid. It was just dumb. Like, at this point, they was trying to make him like Donatello, a complete simp, going head over heels for a bitch who don't even like you like that. And that's really why they made her a mutant. They turned Karai into a mutant because they wanted to make her and Leonardo into a couple to where it wouldn't be weird. But at the end of the day, it is weird because, like I just fucking said, Splinter is her father. Splinter raised the Turtles as his sons. Therefore, they're going to have to work as siblings. It's not just them and then Leonardo. No, it's none of that. Like, they was at this point making Leo's character like fucking Donatello. And don't even get me on Donatello. Like, I literally cannot stand Tmnt's obsession with ships. Like, and I know Raphael some down the line got with some alien, but I didn't watch any of the seasons when they was in space, so I don't know her name. I don't know their story. I don't know anything. I really want to know. I stopped watching after season 3 because, like I said, I'm not a fan of anything that involves space. I don't watch it. I just don't. So I'm not a fan. So I wouldn't know what their love story is. But as far as Donatello is concerned, it's so crazy to me because when I first watched this show, and some of y'all might think this is crazy. I have preferred Donatello over Mikey. But I'm realizing Donatello has no fucking personality other than being in love with science and being in love with April. Michelangelo might be immature, but he has far more personality than Donatello can have on his best day. I hate that Donatello's character is just so milked down and stripped down to those two things. If April ain't around, he and his lair doing science. If April ain't around, he trying to show off and be something he's not. I have no idea why he's so in love with April, other than the fact that she's the first human girl he's ever seen. So it just makes sense. Yet, why didn't none of them feel that same way about April when they saw her? That was the first human girl they all have ever seen. Yet none of them was like so in love with her. Only Donatello felt that way. He is in love with April because she's the first human girl he's ever seen, and he feel like they could be something. April don't even feel the same way about this nigga. He is like a fly on the wall to her. She don't feel the same way. And I think she know Donnie is in love with her, and yet she's stringing him along, leading him along, saying things like they can have a future, they can have a relationship. Like, no. Donatello is so in love with this girl to the point where it's like, it literally clouds his vision. Like, why? Like, in season 2, why the fuck? Donatello, like, I have no idea why the fuck he's so in love with April. To the point where in season 1, he literally went on a whole mission to rescue her dad to prove something to Raphael. Like, why is Raphael a jerk for keeping it 100 with Donnie? That's his brother. If anyone should keep it 100 with him, it should be his brother. I get if your friend lied to you and think, yeah, you got a chance with that girl, but that's his motherfucking brother. His brother got to keep 100 with him no matter what. And Raphael is right. You don't have a chance for April because she don't like you like that. You're a mutant. She's a fucking human. She don't like Donnie like that. She never has. Like, she never will either. So I don't understand why he just, like, that nigga was like a huge simp for her. Like, he remind me a lot of Mordecai from regular show. Like, they literally would do the same thing. Even though I think Donatello's crush was far more, his crush for April was definitely more stronger. Like, it was some weird obsession stalker type shit. Like, say things like, we're not that far from her house, like about 3 blocks from her house. Yeah, like, that's not weird or anything. He made a whole board of things to do for them to hang out. Like, he just was weird, like, to the point where it was giving more than he's in love with April. It's giving very stalkerish. It's giving very obsessiveness. But as far as him and Mordecai being the same, I feel like him and Mordecai would literally drop anything they doing the second she would ask. Like, this nigga Mordecai would drop anything. Anything. If what is her name? If Margaret would say she needed something. It was ridiculous. If Margaret said she needed this done and she needed Mordecai help to do it, he literally would drop anything he doing with Rigby to do it for her. And it's like, to think him and Margaret never dated in the show, like she left before they could ever become a relationship, it's pretty fucking crazy. It's like, why was he so crazy about her? Like, they never explain. I don't know. I just don't get why Tmnt is so obsessed with these ships. I just don't get it. Like, it's kind of irritating. It's annoying a little bit because it's like, I don't care about the relationships in the show. I care about the storylines and the character development. I care about that. I could care less about who's dating who's in love with who. I don't care about any of that shit. I've never cared. Like, I don't give a fuck about April and Donnie. I don't give a fuck about Leonardo and Kara. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I never gave a fuck, and I never will when I watch the show. It just irritates the fuck out of me when But when Leonardo and Donatello both lose their shit over those two bitches, it's really irritating. That's all I really gotta say. Is that Tmnt's obsession with ships is really fucking annoying to the point where it's like, who cares about the relationships? Who cares who's in love with who or who's gonna date who? This show is about storytelling and about character development. That's what I give a fuck about. And the story between Shredder and Splinter was by far the best shit in the show. That's what I give a fuck about. That's what I watch it for. I don't watch it for the shipping and anything like that. I don't give a fuck about that. Well, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna catch y'all on my next video.